piled on. And sort of pretty much on top of everything, as if it was added last, I guess, is the crab tank, the apparatus of quiche. Just sort of, it looks fairly rusty, surprisingly enough. Usually magical tools tend to remain clean and impeccable. This one looks like it's seen some shit.
Probably older than I am.
I'm just gonna step on the altar, not really being mindful of the trophies and things on top.
Yeah, you sort of, you hear panicked squeaking, like from the few still praying mushrooms, and they start booking it. They start running away.
Oh, you demons, beans.
I'm gonna turn back around from like watching them just scatter like flies and just like start looking at the apparatus and see if I can investigate if it's working.
Alright. It's just sitting there. You do notice at the back it has like a round hatch that's currently closed. If you want to, you can open it, look inside.
Yeah.
You have... Alright. Where is it? There it is. You look inside, it's sort of... yeah, it's just the inside of a barrel, essentially. And you can see 10 levers, I think it was. Yeah, 10 levers set in a row. Just lined up.
Is the space like big enough that I have to like crawl through it, or can I kind of walk like?
You can't. You have to crawl.
Yeah.
It's not that big. You figure about 2 of your size would fit in it.
Other Stolgek, you'll be walking.
That or he rides the damn top of the thing. I don't know. Which I'd like to see actually. I'm gonna yeah, crawl in and just inspect the equipment and see if it's functioning, if I can find out how to work it.
Alright. You crawl inside. Do you close the hatch? Alright. Roll me a d10 real quick.
Oh god. E10. Come on, roll 20.
I believe in you, roll 20. You can do it.
Rolling the dice.
There we go. You like reach out and you touch just, you know, one of the levers and you hear this squeaking, and then at the side of the barrel, you suddenly notice that there are shutters, and they start to go up and they reveal 2 windows on each side. And you can look out now.
I'm gonna start like, can I see Stolgek and Boris like down below through the window?
Sure, yeah.
I'm just gonna start
You guys
realizing.
see how suddenly at the side, just the windows scroll up, and you see Janice behind them.
Guys! Just like banging on the window. Look!
Wait, is that Janice? Stolgek, where is he? I can't see him. Just rubbing the blood out of eyebrows.
He's in the thing. He's very excited. With a new weapon of mass destruction.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it is. Boys and their toys.
I don't dare to speak of this.
Can I touch another lever?
Sure, roll me a d10 again. Alright. You touch another lever and the apparatus just like it sort of gets up and then just moves 90 degrees to the left.
I want to touch the 8th lever.
You want to touch the 8th lever. You guys, the people outside can see like small pipes like extruding and like eye stalks, and it starts to emit bright light.
I beam again.
Like headlights. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna pull the 8th lever again to turn those off because I don't want too much attention.
Yep.
9 is gonna be the blinkers.
Question is
Left
9 or
right.
6. Let's go high. Let's go 9.
Alright.
Blinker.
One of these is gonna be like self-destruct or something, I swear. to God.
9 doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Can I look around to see if there's actually anything that explains how to use it, or is it just like you need to know?
You look around and you notice that the inside of it seems to be severely water damaged. You get the feeling that there probably were instructions written or like labels, but they've just gone. All that's left is to just mess around with it.
What's the integrity of the hull look like? If there's water damage?
Well, you get the feeling that the inside has been spruced up, and that's the most that got damaged. Like, the thing itself seems to be fine, even though it looks like shit. It's just stuff that was added later, inside and outside, is pretty much just gone. You get the feeling that the tank itself is... It doesn't look great, it smells awful, but it's alright. It seems
Can
fine.
I test any of the levers to see, A, if there's any sort of weaponry attached to this thing?
Alright. You start to test the levers. You find a lever that closes and opens the rear hatch. You find one that extends or retracts legs and tails. One that opens a forward-facing window. You find a button that extends 2 claws from the front side of the apparatus, and right next to it is a button that allows it to make attacks with those claws.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, it seems to be able to walk, you can turn it.
I'm guessing it can swim, right?
That would be a reasonable assumption, yes. You do notice when the rear hatch closes, it, like, feels like it definitely made a very tight seal. You're pretty sure that it would be completely air and watertight.
Imagine running out of air inside. Just for big.
Oh god. Okay. I think I've tinkered around with it enough. I'm gonna go outside and see Stogeg and Boris and see what they're doing.
I'm just using a corner of my shirt to wipe up the blood off my face. I've been beating up so bad.
Yeah, you're not feeling well.
Nah. But I'm not drinking those potions yet.
Yet. Soon
Young
TM.
ones.
Well-
Soon TM.
Boris, Stogig, it works.
Good. I guess we can leave
You
now.
guys saw it like move around and do weird things, you know.
Yeah, we noticed.
Well,
You also could probably hear Janice giggling like a little girl.
can confirm.
And no one died. It's impressive.
But Janice, yes. There's one problem. There probably isn't enough room for all 5 inside.
Not
it.
probably, there definitely isn't enough room.
Which means we may have to adapt.
Yeah, it's fine.
Either some of you can ride on the claws or sit on the top. I don't know.
You can sit on the top.
Look, if what you're trying to say is that you don't want to drive with us, you can just say so.
Well, I'm not gonna say that it wouldn't be more cozy without you inside, but I might.
We both know the little girl is getting the seat. So why don't you just say it? We're riding outside the vehicle.
Look,
I'll take
Litrix-
one floor, Boris will get the other. It's fine.
look, it's not nice to talk about Litrix when he's not here, alright?
Oh yeah.
Nobody spoke of him yet.
What do you mean? He mentioned the little girl.
He meant the actual girl, not Litrix.
Oh, right.
Not the lizard.
Okay, well, I'm going to go see if they're done talking, because I would like to leave. I don't know about you guys. I don't know where those other mushrooms went, but they didn't seem too happy with the fact that I stepped on their altar and didn't give 2 craps about what they'd placed on top.
Yeah, please hurry. I'm just gonna be rubbing my
My God. Bunch of fucking old men just go through the tent. Oh. Oh.
my back.
It's like, is this place causing them exhaustion or something? I don't think I've seen them this bad. It's been like 20 minutes of me
Jeez.
tooling around with the artifact. They're like, ah!
The humidity in this place is really messing with my joints.
Oh, jeez. Oh boy.
So yeah, I'm
Alright,
gonna
you-
walk in.
Yeah. You look inside. Litrix is, still chilling. The girl is still sitting there. The mushroom that you've talked to before sort of looks at you when he sees you come in and pipes up in your head and it says, "You really shouldn't step on the altar. It's not good."
Well, you have my artifact.
What do you mean?
That big crab-looking toy out the front.
Oh yeah, we got it recently. It's a fantastic offering.
Yes, and I need it. We all need it, actually.
Why?
I don't really feel obliged to answer that.
Yeah, he feels your hesitation, and you just get a wave of very big curiosity. Like he doesn't keep probing, but you can tell he wants to know. He's like, tell me.
Like it matters not, but we came here specifically for this.
Yeah, but you can't have it. It's ours. Well, not ours. It belongs to the Lady of Rot. It was an
Well-
offering to her.
Tell the Lady of Rot I'm borrowing it for a while.
Are you going to bring it back?
Sure.
Give me a deception roll. that was just.
Remember what happened when we lied last time?
I was this close to becoming a god. That's what happened last time.
You were this close to becoming dead.
Because it went bad.
Because it went bad. So, well, actually, it's not because we lied, it's because they didn't believe us.
Yeah, see?
Alright, let's see.
I tell you what, if I can't deceive a goddamn mushroom child.
Oh god!
In
He sort of looks at you and he says, alright then, that should be fine.
Well, I wasn't asking for permission, but sure.
Yeah, but you have to bring it back because it doesn't belong to you.
But it doesn't belong to the Lady of Rot either.
Yes, it does. It was a present
From whom?
from our friends outside. A nice man brought it.
A nice man. Who
It
is this man?
hesitates, and then it sort of seems to struggle. And it cocks its head, it looks at you, like, slightly confused, and says, oh, you killed him. Why did you kill him? And you get the image of the old man, in your head. And you also get the image of him coming to the portal. Basically what happened was he went there trying to blow it up, got infected, switched sides, and offered the apparatus.
I'll have you know that that man was not offering that in the first place.
No, but then he understood how nice it is here, and he decided to join us.
This is fucking creepy.
You can become part of our family too.
I've got my own family, thank you, yeah. There are a couple of buffoons outside and there's an idiot behind you.
It looks at you, it's silent for a minute, and it says, but your family is dead.
Well, you just get new ones, don't you? Life goes on.
But if you would join us, then you wouldn't die. We don't really die.
Death is a part of life, little one. And I think I'd prefer it that way.
I don't understand you.
That's perfectly fine. You don't need to.
Why wouldn't you want to join us? We are all happy here.
I'm glad, honestly. You seem to be enjoying yourself. But all I'm asking is that I just grab my apparatus and go. I don't want to philosophize about your perception of life, nor mine. I'm here to conduct business, and that business is that apparatus.
You just get a wave of confusion. Like, he does not understand a word you're saying.
He doesn't understand or he's not listening.
No, he doesn't understand. He's like trying to understand really hard, but it's like... yeah, trying to explain the intricacies of insider trading to a 4-year-old.
I'm gonna pat it on the head and say, one day you become one of those nice big elder mushrooms, and I'm sure when that day happens, maybe if I'm still alive, we'll have a nice chat, okay?
Are you gonna kill me too then?
Of course not.
But you killed the others.
Yes, they were very aggressive. You are cute and innocent and having a nice conversation with me. Plus, you
They
haven't
were
lied to me yet.
scared. What is lying?
Hey. What do you mean, what is lying? You spoke to me earlier.
He seems
it could've-
confused.
It couldn't tell that you're.
Does this mushroom have amnesia? Mushroom has collective consciousness, can't remember what line is.
Fish memory. 5 seconds.
My God. Look, it's time I have to go. I do apologize, but I don't want to stay here any longer.
Okay. Come back soon, and then you can join our family. And then we
Sure.
can all stay together and be happy.
When I come back, I will gladly join your family.
Okay.
I'm going to like look at Litrix and just be like, and I'm gonna. What's the little girl's name? I keep forgetting it.
Nah, I got
Ayla.
it written down. Ayla, yeah.
Ayla, yeah. And I'm just going to like give Ayla an image of like leave. Let's go.
She sort of looks at you and she's like, but I'm not done yet. There's so many things I still need to see.
Have you learnt all you need to know about curing yourself?
Oh yeah, ages ago. I did, but there's so many.
We don't
you
have time.
No idea the amount. What?
We don't have time.
But
There is a war that's about to happen, and I need to get your ass cured. We don't have time. You want to stare into
you
the
say
cosmos?
there's a war about to happen, and you suddenly get like feelings of guilt that someone tried to very quickly repress, and sort of like cuts off the telepathic connection to you, and it came from Litrix. You just get a little bit of feeling of guilt before he like very quickly, you know, like retracts his mind.
Litrix?
Hmm?
Open.
What?
Open.
Oh, yeah, yes, leave. We should leave. We should leave. Yes, I
Litrix,
agree.
sit.
And he- he stands up and crosses his arms and looks sullenly at you, and he's like, "What?"
I'm gonna walk up to him. Just sternly say, open up, or we're not going anywhere.
He looks at you, and you can see like guilt just plain written on his face, and he mumbles about that war.
What do you mean
You
about that?
forgot, didn't you? I was hoping you'd forget.
Why? Do you not want to help your people?
Well, they'll be fine. That's why I didn't say anything. It's today. And he grins. Like, looking very guilty at the same time.
Then we need to go.
No, we've got time.
How much time?
They don't need us.
How much time?
Well, I mean, the Queen said, you know, the morning. And that's over anyway, so we'll be fine.
You are fucking horrible, you know that? Your own people are dying. And you're just blasé about it.
They'll be fine! They'll be fine.
Well, I was hoping to bring Krabby out there to the front lines.
Well. You just want Krabby for that boat.
Yes, of course. And that money. But after I bring it to the front lines, hopefully destroy a bunch of Sahuagin with it.
We've done more than enough. We captured the priest, killed the Baron and the Baroness. They're fine.
So what do you suggest we do?
Nothing, you know? Go home, tell them the truth that we got held up. And life goes on. Celebrate their victory.
And what if they're not victorious and there's no one there to celebrate with?
They are victorious. If they manage to lose that, they don't deserve anything.
His mind is corrupt.
Man, if this is the way your mind's going with the spores, then I'm doomed. Okay, I'm going to leave outside of the hut because this needs to be a group discussion. And I'm gonna drag Litrix out by his scaly ear.
Has he got ears?
He doesn't have ears. Well,
I don't
he
know.
has ears, but they are like the holes. They don't have earlobes or anything.
Good, I'm gonna shove my
but you
hand
can
in
like
there.
The whole hand.
you can just grab him by one of his spikes.
Right.
And he's like, ow, 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 ow.
Well, tell them what you think.
I don't think anything. I think everything is perfectly fine. I didn't have to take command. The war is basically over, the war is basically won, and we're all good.
Wait, there was just a small fight over here. No, there were no war. What do you mean?
It's tomorrow.
No,
Oh, that war.
we already slept one night. It's today.
Yes, we're running a little late. And Litrix seems to think it's totally fine and we shouldn't give a damn.
Even the Queen said it was fine.
We are. Well, I am certainly not in the condition to fight a war.
Exactly, it's fine.
Stop those trees. Don't interrupt me, Lizard. Old man speaking, have some respect.
He just rolls his eyes.
Well, if the war is over, should we, go see who won?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think a war is going to be over in a day, is it?
They might be like sitting in one position in the barracks or whatever, burrows. Maybe they're not even fighting yet. They're just maybe organizing, preparing.
Okay. What I suggest, we take the apparatus, we go to the lizardfolk lair, see what is happening. If either they're dead, they're victorious, the war is still happening, whatever it might be, and then decide to go from there.
Sounds like a plan. We should also find Jimmy. Make sure he's okay.
Yes,
Jimmy?
I would like to find Jimmy.
Just
and
spider.
possibly Steve at some stage.
Oh, yes, Steve.
That old fisherman.
Who?
Oh wait, no, Sam.
That's
Steve,
Sam. Steve was the goblin
The goblin, yeah.
that you all just decided to send with a gnome and a giant armored
Yes.
T-Rex.
You will decide. Yes.
Shadows
You
did.
didn't decide anything.
Yeah. Janice was like, take him.
He wanted him. What were we supposed to do?
T-Rex.
All right.